Undertale has taken the gaming world by storm, and with good reason. Its unique playstyle, characters, and story mechanics keep its players coming back for run after run. But whether you've beaten it once, or are working on your 15th playthrough, there are sure to be a few things you haven't noticed yet. So we've assembled this list of secrets and Easter eggs that should interest even the most dedicated Undertale fans. When the game begins, the player is instructed to choose a name. However, choosing the name of characters already in the game will cause special dialogue messages to appear. For example, if you pick the name Toriel, she will say, "I think you should choose your own name, my child." This also happens when selecting most of the other main characters' names as well. Continuing from the previous point, naming yourself Frisk at the start of the game will unlock Hard Mode. Hard Mode starts in the ruins and replaces normal enemies with much harder late-game enemies that do 5 damage each. Hard Mode ends at the end of the ruins in a humorous sequence where it is implied the dog was the one that ate Toriel's pie. Upon selecting the name Frisk, you will receive a message saying, "Warning, this name will make your life hell. Proceed anyway?" At the end of the game, in the final hallway, you will have a final conversation with Sans regarding your sins throughout the game. This conversation changes based on how many enemies you have killed. Finish the sentence, don't save, and reload at the last save point. At the end of his speech, he will whisper to you a secret code word that only a time traveler would know. Reload again for a double secret code word, and if you reload a third time, he will give you the key to his room in Snowdin. If you pay 1,000 gold in Temmie Village, Temmie will go to college and learn how to make Tem armor, the strongest armor in the game. Unfortunately, it's crazy expensive, but Temmie explains how the cost will go down each time you die. She also comments on how the game wouldn't be as much fun when it's this easy. In the room with the 4 bridge seeds, you can make a bridge to the sign which tells you that you failed the puzzle. The more interesting and lesser known secret occurs when you make a bridge to the bottom right across the river to a secret room. This will lead you to a bench and an echo flower. If you select the bench, you will find an abandoned quiche. Ironically, Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale, tweeted that there is an abandoned quiche under the bench here, numerous times before the game's release. If you buy a spider donut or spider cider from the bake sale at the beginning of the game, then eat it in front of the spider boss Muffet, she'll instantly receive a telegram ending the fight in 1 turn. Ending it in 1 turn, or doing the whole fight, will give you 0 gold either way. Many times during the genocide run, you will see red text saying very negative things, such as, "Where are the knives?" and "It's me," with the name of the fallen human, instead of saying, "It's you." These are actually the words of the first fallen child, Chara. Chara was Asriel's human brother who was naturally evil. The most popular theory is that when you are doing a neutral route, you are playing as the player. When you are performing a pacifist run, you are playing as Frisk, and when you are playing a genocide run, you are playing as Chara. When you are doing a genocide route, you start the game off as the very gentle Frisk, but as you slowly kill more and more, you are giving more power to the entity of Chara. While in Waterfall, you will find Napstablook's house and another house next to his. You can easily enter Napstablook's house, but the adjacent house is locked. You can find and purchase the key from Braddy and Caddy in the alleyway outside of Mettaton's resort. The key will allow you to go into the house next to Napstablook's, which you will learn was the house of Mettaton. Mettaton used to be a ghost before he met Alphys. Alphys said she could make a body he would like. We learned that a ghost named Blookie, who is Napstablook, was supposed to start a band with Mettaton, but then later ran off when he learned he could have his dream body. During a pacifist or neutral route, if you go to Napstablook's house, lie on the ground, and pretend to be garbage with him for about 10 seconds, you will get a nice surprise. The area around you will suddenly resemble outer space, but the effect will go away once you get up. Not the most hidden secret, but definitely a fan favorite. Data miners are still at work attempting to discover if the character known as Gaster is just a cut character Easter egg or something more. You can trigger sightings of him by editing the fun value in the configuration file to specific values in certain rooms. Certain characters allude to his presence as well. There is an issue with fun being capitalized that is potentially an oversight in the game's code. As of this writing, it is unclear if the fun value is functioning as intended, or if the game will be patched in the future to allow these sightings to happen organically within the game itself. One particularly intriguing Gaster reference is in the hidden Entry 17, a message in a letter substitution cipher called Wingding's font that reads as follows. Dark, darker, yet darker. The darkness keeps growing. The shadows cutting deeper. Photons reading negative. This next experiment seems very, very interesting.